The Broad's inaugural installation will be a predominantly chronological selection of masterworks from the Broad collection. The installation will begin with works by major artists who came to prominence in the 1950s, including Jasper Johns, Robert Rauschenberg, and Cy Twombly. The pop art of the 1960s, an area of great depth in the collections, will be represented through works by Roy Lichtenstein, Ed Ruscha, and Andy Warhol, among others. Moving into the 1980s, the decade when the Broad Art Foundation was established, the installation will present a rich concentration of works by artists such as Jean-Michel Basquiat, Cindy Sherman, Keith Haring, Barbara Kruger, and Jeff Koons. The installation will continue up through the present, with works including Yayoi Kusama's Infinity Mirrored Room, The Souls of Millions of Light Years Away, and an immersive, 9-screen video installation, The Visitors, by Icelandic artist Ragnar Gjardinsson.
What on earth is an electric superhighway? Today, you're going to find out. Here are 15 of the most abstract and unusual art installations. Number 15, Sirens of the Lambs. Banksy is undoubtedly one of the most influential street artists in the world, and every piece he creates is a social commentary on something that's important to him. He's focused on a wide range of themes since bursting onto the scene in the 1990s. But in 2019, during a residency in New York, he turned his attention on animal cruelty. The Sirens of the Lambs was a moving installation made up of a dirty truck that was full of stuffed animals peeking out of the windows, and speakers inside that played amplified toy animal noises. It's a comical but serious way of drawing focus to the inhumane treatment animals suffer, particularly while on their way to a slaughterhouse. So it seems fitting that the Sirens of the Lambs was driven around the meatpacking district. The sounds being emitted were so loud that it was impossible for anyone to ignore it as it drove past, and it's the perfect example of why Banksy is one of the most revered artists of our time. Number 14. Tape Vienna. Installed in the Odeon, Vienna in 2010, the Tape Vienna exhibit saw over 10 people wrapping 530 rolls of adhesive tape throughout the open hall over 2 days to create a bizarre cobweb-like structure that visitors could actually crawl inside of. While it was a planned shape to the piece, those who built it were able to follow the rhythms and patterns while they were making it, and while it seemed on the surface to be chaotic wrapping, it was as if it found itself during the process. Straight lines were stretched across the area to form the main foundations, and then the diagonal layers were added to create a complex organic structure, which the artists say replicates the process of similar formations in nature. Is this art or interactive architecture? Seemingly everyone who visited had their own ideas of what Tape Vienna truly meant, which was the intent of the work all along.